Go click away. Thank you so much, Zanele. Yes, it's all about focusing on stories that matter, your story that matter, people around you stories that matter, that's inspiring and uplifting, and that is what we're focusing on this Tuesday. And right now, turning challenges into triumphs, and that's exactly what our next guest today has done for himself. From the rugby fields of Belleville to the Paralympic stage, Kerwin Noemdo has never let anything stand in his way. Born with a limb difference, he literally went out and carved out a path in para-athletics, competing in shot put and discus at the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games, and most recently at Paris 2024. But his achievements don't stop there. He's also a double degree graduate, a dedicated coach, and now training full steam ahead of LA 2028. Let's give him a warm welcome. Kerwin Noemdo is in studio. My brother, good to have you, man. That's amazing. I mean, look, I want to focus on all of your success stories and your road to success, but I got to ask you, I mean, we spoke about it off air a little bit. I mean, when I met you, I mean, you're a positive guy, you're headstrong, you make decisions for yourself, you follow through, you've got the determination, you've got all the makings of a complete success story. But I'm wondering, was it always the fact for you? Were you always this positive? I mean, or were there times being born with a limb difference that you felt, well, the world has decided I can or cannot do this or that?
Yeah, I think for me, growing up, obviously, those thoughts creep into your mind where you're like, why did this happen to me? Why should I be different? Why am I the one that must be different? And there were challenges along the way, but then as I grew up, I realized that God made me this way for a specific reason. So I just need to find that reason as I get older and find the purpose. And then from there, I just enjoyed my sport, and I knew that was my calling, so let me focus on that.
I love that you focused on it, but I want to know what was that? Was there a defining moment for you taking that decision, saying, listen, yes, I am born differently, but it is not going to stop me? Was there a specific moment in your life or area of your life that took place?
I think the moment that sticks with me is even before I started sport, really, was in pre-primary, where one of the kids told me they were climbing on the jungle gym, and they said, but you can't climb this high, you only have one arm. And my grandpa always told me the story where I then responded, but I can, and I'll show you. And then I went higher than he did. And I think that's just the type of person I am. And sport was my gateway. And I think kudos to my family as well. They didn't treat me differently, always included me in sport.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I just enjoyed all kinds of sport growing up, and I felt safe. That was my home. No one treated me differently because I could perform as well as the next guy.
Yeah, but I love that. Such a small defining moment in your life set the course for your entire career. And I'm looking here, I mean, a Paralympian, 2 degrees under your belt as well. You have done so much. And I want to ask you about this phrase because, you know, we all want to do good. We all want to do our best. But there's a moment in a lot of people's life where I think we feel we get complacent and we go like, you know what, that's good enough. It's good enough. I did my best. How do you view good enough?
I think for me, it comes down to good enough it's not good enough unless it's your best. And I don't think there should be anything stopping me from being the best in my field. So whether it's winning gold at the Paralympics or being a coach who produces Olympians or multiple medals on national level, I think until I get to that stage, I don't think what I'm doing is good enough.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to strive and trying to get there as best as I can.
I love it because good enough is not your best.
Yeah.
You know, you want to perform at your best, and that is exactly what you're doing. Take us back to the Tokyo Paralympics. You placed 4th. I mean, narrowly missing out on that medal. 35 centimeters, that's all you needed. But, I mean, what was that moment like for you? Was it a moment of disappointment? Was it a moment of being proud? What was that?
I think Tokyo was a bit of mixed feelings because Tokyo being my first games, there wasn't really much expectations of me to perform. So make it to the final and then making it 4th, narrowly missing out, as you said. Knowing that if I threw what I have thrown in the past, I could have medaled at my first games. Was a bit of mixed feelings, a bit of disappointment, but also just grateful to be there. But I think Paris was a bit harder to deal with because I knew I was in better shape. I knew I was definitely in a position to fight for a medal, and I couldn't execute. So Paris hit me quite hard, but that moment just turned into motivation onto the next one, and striving towards a medal in LA.
Yeah, look, it's all good and well to have disappointments in life, but it's what you make of those, right? And you clearly saw that as an opportunity for, okay, I recognize all of this happening now, but I'm not going to stop here. We're going to move forward. And I think that's where the inspiration lies is here. Not only are you operating on the global stage as well, but you're also giving back, shaping young athletes as a coach. Why is this important for you, and why is this something that is very fulfilling for you as well?
I think I never even thought I would be coaching one day. My 2 degrees have nothing to do with coaching, so it kind of was put on my path, and now I do it full time as a job. I think for me it's just to give back the knowledge I've learned and earned over the years, whether it's speaking to different coaches, speaking or experiences at international competitions that I can then relate to my athletes and help them achieve the best that they can. I think that's what drives me. There's a sense of fulfillment when you can help an athlete not just become a better performing athlete, but also a better person over the years. I think that's what truly drives me to give back into the athletics community.
Yeah, you see, and I think that is amazing because we know the challenges that our youth struggle with every single day as well. And to have someone like you to portray such a positive image, thank you. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. I mean, LA 2028, you ready? You feeling good? Because I know it's still a little bit away, but it's very much in the training phase.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling motivated and pumped. It is still a way away, but Olympic cycle is 4 years, so you need to. I started training for LA a couple of weeks after Paris again.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm truly motivated, and I really want to bring back a Paralympic medal. That's the only one missing out of the cabinet. I have a World Championship medal, but now the Paralympic medal should be next, and hopefully that can come in LA 2028.
My friend, thank you for being such a positive light to us, and what a story of determination, never giving up, hard work, and see what happens if you really go out and then chase your dreams. You can do absolutely anything.